Hi beautiful Aries, welcome to your November Tarotscope with me, Sally Kent. I hope you're well. Let's have a little look to see what messages the tarot has in store for you for November. Okay, card that jumped out, beautiful, the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment card. So you can expect November to have some of your wishes, if not lots of your wishes, come to fruition. This is an exciting time, so you can prep for this time by filling yourself with positive anticipation and also looking forward to stability in terms of your emotional life. So if you've been finding October quite difficult in terms of getting on with people, especially like an ex-partner or a friend or maybe a family member, you know, I'm recording this on the eve of Halloween, and we've still got Mercury retrograde and we've also still got Mars retrograde. So communication has probably been a bit of an issue for you recently. You might have felt like retreating, but November promises a re-emergence with fun, activity, adventure, a trust that what is ahead is exciting for you. There does seem to be a goal that is quite close to fruition that you're thinking about a lot, and you're hoping that with some more information that things will move ahead a lot quicker for you. The main message of those cards altogether is to fill yourself up with energy. Like, be careful what you're watching in November. Remember that what you consume has an effect on your energy levels. October seems to have been a time where you were held back, like really frustrating, annoyingly so, like held back, and you've wanted to move forward with projects, with deals, with passions, with goals, plans, and you've had to accept that there's been delays and setbacks. You know, the Five of Swords is almost like biting off more than we can chew and realising that actually we need a bit of a break. And so November seems to be a time where not only can you have new energy to pursue these passions, but new ideas accompanying those passions are likely to come forth. Some of you might actually be travelling. There's November's energy for you, Aries, seems to be one of expansion and relief. I'm hearing like convalescence, I think that's how you pronounce it, where there's like this kind of immense holistic healing that's going on for you. I feel physically and mentally. Okay, so what can Aries look forward to, please? What can Aries look forward to? Interesting. You can look forward to being able to express kind of what's grinding your gears, what's been annoying you recently, and you know that kind of by getting it off your chest in November, it's going to help you to kind of embrace a new beginning. I feel like this is with a particular somebody. This could have been a past partner, but this could be a potential new lover too, where you're able to kind of break through a communication barrier. There seems to have been like a little bit of a dam, like a blockage between you and this person in terms of, this could be distance, but I feel like this is more of a communication block. Okay, so for some of you might be kind of committing to your sense of loss in November, in the sense where you're realising what's not working anymore and you're willing to release what's kind of holding you back in any way. I feel like for some of you, it's literally you're not holding your tongue anymore. You're just putting it out there. You're saying how you feel. You're saying what you think. But I think more so how you feel, because you've had the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups there. So this does say to me that there's a lot of emotional healing. You know, I mentioned convalescence earlier, and this is, I associate that with like watery emotional energy, where it's kind of, you know, what was choppy waters becomes calm. Oh, something from the past is returning that you've wanted to return for a long time. This could be, you know, a wish that you had a while ago for a deep, meaningful connection. This could be an extension and a deepening of love between you and an existing partner. This could be a hobby, something that you treasured many moons ago, and it's coming back to you in November for you to kind of revive it. Either way, the Six of Cups is speaking on a deep emotional level, in the sense where you feel a great sense of fulfillment, contentment, and most importantly, this hope and trust of a bright of a bright future that's full of amazement and wonder and love and respect. You know, I feel like there's this real sense of trust of being looked after in November, Aries. There's this with your willingness to release, you know, what you've been carrying, and to want to build in truth, want to be truthful no matter what that means, could be causing a few waves in some of your relationships, you know, because people don't know how to, you know, respond to you at some times in November. I mean, this could be every month where, you know, because you are quite outspoken, Aries. You know, some of the people I love most in the world are Aries, and, you know, they're like accountability buddies. They'll tell you how it is. And I love you, Aries, for it, because we need people like you. We need people to see through the nonsense and to say it how it is. 6 of Cups again. This is appreciation for you and for what you do. I feel like that's what's kind of coming back for you, is this kind of reverence that people have for you. You might have been frustrated, you know, feeling quite, you know, if you've been under lockdown and you've been spending more time than you'd like alone. November promises to be a time of reward for that time that you've spent alone. You know, you've been gathering energy, you've been understanding your processes more, you've had time to sit with your feelings. So they've been able to communicate to you new ways of seeing things and new ways of living your life. And there's a real sense of emotional healing alongside with, you know, some great money opportunities in November. There appears to be, you know, this Midas touch energy for you, Aries, where you're able to seize opportunities and, you know, create a great deal of abundance. There could be some restrictions at the moment in terms of your sexuality. You might be feeling a little bit, you know, wanting to kind of express that side of you more easily. You know, we have had Mars. I mean, I'm recording this, as I said, on the eve of Halloween, and you know, Mars is still in retrograde. It's still in retrograde, I think, until the 13th of November. So, you know, that's the planet of passion, drive, sexuality, you know, intensity, ambition. You know, I could go on, but you get the idea. It's kind of what gives us that oomph to pursue things, and we've all been experiencing kind of a standstill in terms of our sex drive and our passions, and we've had to learn, you know, lessons during this period. So what lessons have you been learning, or are you continuing to learn about your primal instincts? How do you relate to that side of yourself? You know, there's I think she's a Belgian psychologist, Esther Perel, but she's like a sex therapist and a couples psychoanalyst, and she has written an amazing book called Mated in Captivity, which, you know, goes into the fabric of successful relationships and what is erotic intelligence. And, you know, there's so much out there on the internet about how you can use erotic intelligence in serving your business and in serving your personal life in lots of different ways that you wouldn't expect eroticism to kind of show. So this is an exciting time for you, Aries, where your sexuality, your drives, your passions are altering in some way. There's, I love this word, oscillation of focus and of stimulation. So things that used to kind of get you going and get you excited have been changing and will continue to change, and especially at the beginning of November. So what's the most important thing Aries needs to know about November, please? What's the most important thing Aries needs to know? Anything you focus on in November that has your kind of personal development at heart, anything you're developing yourself in, whether you're learning a new song or whether you're, you know, taking a new course, or whether you're just hard at work, either at something at home or in business. The most important thing you need to know is that you can, you know, make immense leaps in terms of what it is that you're focusing on this month. The 8 of Pentacles is minding our own business, getting on with things that we want to build, we want to create. So for those of you that are in the creative industry, you might find that November is an amazing time where you can create an awful lot of content, where you can, make huge leaps in terms of whatever it is that you're working on, and which will give you immense self-satisfaction. You'll be kind of powered throughout the day and evening by that satisfaction if you can, have that focus on using your skills, your abilities, your amazing talents to build the things that excite you. Essentially, you can create any future you want by taking care of the present moment. And although you've got many goals that you're focusing on, you're realising in November that it's by taking care of the now that tomorrow is brighter, and essentially we get closer to those goals when we take care of today. And it seems like that is really percolating for you in November, Aries. So that was your November Tarotscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know what you thought. If it didn't resonate, you might like to check out your Moon, Rising and Venus signs. And as I said, there's, I don't know if I mentioned actually, but there's an extended video available after this. If this resonated with you and you want to go deeper with me, then that link is below if you're watching this on YouTube. And if you would like a personal session with me, there's a few of those left, and they're on my website, and the links for that are below also. But I'm sending you so much love. I hope you have a magical November, and take care of yourself. Lots of love. Bye for now.